How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Toon TV. This is your Newcastle United match preview, obviously for the game tomorrow, where Newcastle travel down to the Emirates Stadium to take on Arsenal, which will be an absolutely incredible game. It's going to be a good game coming up, and there will be a live watch along coming up on the channel tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But today we're going to be going over what might happen tomorrow at the Emirates, how Newcastle may win this game, and what Arsenal have been like, and giving my predicted starting 11, which is on the screen for you right there, and going over my predicted score and news going into the game. But before we get into the live, everyone, make sure to subscribe. We're nearly on 1,100, 2 away. So if you're not subscribed, please do us a favour and press that subscribe button. It helps the channel going out. And if you want to donate, you can donate. That will support the channel as always. So if you want to donate, you can do it right below. Now let me just sort the day out because the day is wrong. It is Monday. So there you go. Ignore what that says. But today we're going to get into the match preview. It's going to be a tough game. But I think Newcastle may pull through with a win, maybe. But I'll get into that in my predicted score. Ian's in the house. Toon Black and White Army. Talk about that sort of chant. When I was at the game on Saturday, I was sat just about there. Just about right there. I was sat right there. And the atmosphere was absolutely electric. I did a mini match reaction after that. I did that was absolutely incredible. The atmosphere was incredible, and yeah, what a day that was. Adam says, "Hope that's the lineup, pal." Well, that's what I'm going with. This is what I would go with if I was Eddie Howe. There seem to be not many injuries with them players that are on the screen right there. So hopefully, that is the squad he goes with. It will easily be 3-2 to end to Newcastle United. I hope so. That'll be a right watch along. Watching 3 goals going by Newcastle. Maybe not about the 3-2 though. I'm not sure we might concede 2, but it'll definitely be a good game tomorrow without a doubt. 2-0 to the Toon, I'm saying, says Adam. Yeah, I mean maybe. It's not what I've gone with. I'm not that confident tomorrow because it will be an absolute cracker of a game. Arsenal will know first in the league, 7 points clear of Man City. 43 points if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that'll be and Newcastle are third, so it's not like it's not like I'm not saying they're gonna smash us, but I'm just saying that it will be a tough game. And whether Newcastle go to the Emirates, be on the front foot and let Arsenal attack, that might happen. But whether Newcastle go to the Emirates and be on the front foot, maybe that could happen. We'll have to go either way. But I do think it'll be a back and forth game. Newcastle will attack 1 minute, then Arsenal will attack, and they'll keep going. But it'll be an exciting game, and I can't wait for the watch along. Best defence in the league, says Adam. Yeah, there is that. So I'm not sure we might concede. That's a bit stupid of me to say. Maybe we might concede, maybe we might not. We don't really know. But they've got attacking talent. I mean, they're out there without Gabriel Jesus tomorrow as well. But they've definitely got the likes of Saka, Martinelli, and Nketiah scoring 2 and 2. So he's definitely got the confidence to go and score. Going a bit off topic here, Danny. What are your thoughts on the Liverpool game? What's the score at the minute? The second half just started. Yeah, I'm loving it. Before I went live, I was just watching the game. I do like to tune into other live streams to get there. I've been watching Anfield Agenda. If you don't know Anfield Agenda, go subscribe to him. He's a top lad. He's funny as well. His Irish accent makes him more funny. But when they conceded the second goal, oh my god, beautiful. Hilarious Liverpool game. It's absolutely hilarious, Adam. It is really hilarious. I've been loving it. But anyway, off topic. But yeah, so we're gonna go. I don't think we have to go over injuries because there are no injuries. If you didn't watch the Eddie Howe press conference today, it was only 15 minutes long, so it was a bit of a short press conference. But yeah, so no injuries to report on. Obviously, the likes of Shelby are out, of course, due to calf. He'll be out for 6 to 8 weeks. Target is out, but not sure how long for. No, there's no time. There's no set time to when he's going to be back. Kraft is out. Isak is scheduled to be back the 8th of January. So apparently he's on track. So he will be back this January. Fingers crossed. But But as far as I can say, that's the only players that are not playing. The main ones: Shelby, Isak, Kraft, and that's pretty much it, really. Wilson's able to play. Trippier's able to play. There was concerns with Trippier, whether he's got too many yellow cards where he can't really play the game. But no, he's only got 4. He does have 5. But one was in the cup game, so that doesn't count. So he's got 4 in the Premier League. So is Cher. So Cher and Trippier are both on 4. So if they get another yellow card tomorrow, then they're suspended for 1 game. But there is a but to it. If they survive for 2 more games without a yellow card, which Trippier can do, but Cher maybe not. If they can survive 2 games without a yellow, then it completely washes out, and then they start from afresh, so they're both on 0. So hopefully they can survive the next 2 games. Is the January transfer window open this year? Yes, it is. It's open right now. Ian with a £5. Thank you, Ian. Hi Jack. My Scottish club drew at dinner time. So let's hope Newcastle can at least get the same, make it a good WK. I'm not sure what that means. Adam's just getting a clap. Yeah, thank you, Ian, for the £5. Really means a lot. Didn't the Celtic and Rangers draw today? Good game, I must have said. Good game. Celtic got the late winner, late draw. But yeah, thank you, Ian, for the £5. And let's hope Newcastle can get a good result tomorrow, even if it's a point. I mean, a point at Arsenal would be a good result. It's just like Leeds getting a point at our place. It's a good point. And I think even though we're sick of draws, I think a draw at Arsenal, any result at Arsenal would do me good. And it actually just shows, what we're capable of. Weak. Oh, that's what it means. I was a bit confused there. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, Trippier is able to play. So is Cher. I apologise for the dog barking. She's really driving me nuts. But yeah, let's talk about Arsenal for a bit then, shall we? Let's talk about Arsenal. So we know Arsenal first in the Premier League. They're absolutely flying. We know they are. They're doing amazingly. 7 points clear. They've only lost 1 game. So have we, but they've won. They haven't drawn as much games as we have. But Arsenal, they're on their flyer. They smashed Brighton 4-2 on Saturday. They've been absolutely dominating. But for me, the one thing that sets me off from Arsenal is they haven't played a big team yet. They played Liverpool, but they're not a big team. They haven't played the likes of Man City, us. They've played Spurs, but I think the main one is probably us and Man City at the minute. They haven't played a proper going, like, for me, this is the game of the week. This is the game of the week, in my opinion. Everyone's saying this is the game of the week. I totally agree, because we're third, they're first. We both lost once. We're full of confidence. We're not losing at the minute. And I think this is the game of the week. And hopefully it comes to impress. Hopefully it's a game like Newcastle Man City. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be a good game. But Arsenal, no doubt in my mind, Arsenal will cause us problems tomorrow, no doubt. I'll take a point now, says Lewis. Yeah, any result at the Emirates tomorrow would mean a lot. And it really, really, really would. I wouldn't be angry at a point or 3 points. 3 points would be even better, but I would not be angry at a point at all. As long, we say this with every single match, if we get a point. As long as the players put 110% into their performance, then it doesn't really matter whether you get a point or not. If they put 100% like Leeds, we put 110% into the game. We just couldn't finish our dinner. We just couldn't finish our dinner. Liverpool scored. Crap. But yeah, we just couldn't finish our dinner on Saturday. But hopefully we can finish our dinner tomorrow and get goals. I think we can win this tomorrow. Yeah, there is. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna say my predicted score yet, but I feel like if there is one way Newcastle can win it, is a 1-0. I don't think we'll win it 3-0. That's a bit ridiculous. I think the only way we could win it is a 1-0 or 2-0, or we're absolutely flying. Nunes offside, lad. That can't be a break. Yeah, the goal stands. I've gone 2-1 on Super 6. 2-1. It could be a 2-1. I'm really excited to see what actually happens tomorrow. I'm really, really, really excited. They're in between in 10 PL games, so it's scary. Big up, says Luca AFC. Hello, says ES. Hello, ES. You okay, says Luca? I'm fine, Luca. Very, very, very fine. The Ox goal. Liverpool scored. Trent's in my dream team. Happy days. Trent. Liverpool fan channel now, are we? I'm joking. But yeah, Arsenal on a flyer, and no doubt in my mind, this will be a good game. And it'll be a very, very, very tough game as well. Now, I'm going to do something different now. I'm going to do a combined 11, and then I'm going to go over my predicted 11. So you guys can get involved as well in my combined 11 with Newcastle and Arsenal. So in goal, I'm going to go with Nick Pope. I think Nick Pope just gets ahead of Ramsdale. Centre-backs, I'm going to go with Saliba and Botman. So they're my two centre-backs. Right-back, Trippier. Left-back, Dan Burn. Centre-mids, I'm going to go with Joelinton, Bruno and Partey. Left wing, I'm going to go with Maximin. Right wing, I'm going to go with Almiron. And up front, Wilson. So that's what I'm going to go with. Do you think Man U will make top 4? No. Because I don't think... I think... Oh, these dogs, I'll tell you what. If you can hear the dogs, I really, really, really do apologise. No, I don't think Man United will make top 4, if I'm being honest. I think they'll make Europa League again. We need to take our chances when we get them. Yeah, 100%. I think if we maybe started Wilson, Eddie Howe said in his press conference today he deemed him not fit enough to even start. But I think he was just a tiny little bit off the mark for starting, because he only just did 1 day of training, so that's why he didn't start. So yeah, Bruno says user. No, I know what that is. Yeah, that's my combined 11. Now my predicted 11 is on the screen. If you haven't seen, I think you would have seen already. So that is my combined... No, that's not my combined 11. That's my predicted 11. Let me know what you think of it. Would you change anything? I don't think so, in my opinion. I think that is one of our best 11s. And I'm going to go through it. The midfield is a bit different to what we usually do. I feel like Newcastle are trying to walk the ball through the net. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, Danny. I see where you're coming from. Because in the Leeds game, we dominated the game. Let's be honest. We dominated the game. We just couldn't. We tried so hard. We just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. Some Newcastle fans are saying the weather played a big part in it. I'm not sure. It did look a bit wet, but I was obviously under these things, so I didn't get any rain on me. It looked like heavy rain though, because I could see him going past the floodlights. But yeah, maybe walking the ball into the thing. On Saturday, our centre-backs, our defence got more chances than the bloody attackers. Miggy was nowhere to be seen. Maximin, when he came on, was immense. Wood was diabolical, let's be real. And Wilson made a good impact, and Maximin obviously gave a good impact. Bruno was alright. He got a bit lost at times, but he wasn't too bad, I guess. Joelinton was incredible. I think he was very good. Longstaff was awful. Willock was... He disappeared. Willock, you couldn't really see him for most of the match. Defence was good, solid as always. So yeah, maybe walking the ball into the net, I don't know, but we definitely need to create more chances. I'm not saying we didn't create chances against Leeds, we just couldn't finish them. And I think on tomorrow we need to have someone to absolutely just smash it into the net. I don't know what else to say for that. Are they your dogs? They are my dogs. Now, my predicted 11. Nick Pope in goal. We did bring Dubravka back, but I don't think we're going to use Dubravka. Apparently we are, due to Luke Edwards is saying that Dubravka's not going to be part of a Madison deal, which I doubt. But apparently he's going to be part of the squad. If it was me, I'd give Loris Karius a contract extension, and I'd get rid of Dubravka, use him in the Madison deal because Leicester want a goalkeeper, and I could see Dubravka moving to Leicester. But anyway, off topic. Nick Pope is my goalkeeper. No questions asked. Centre backs, Shaw and Botman. Who else are you going to start? You're not going to start Lascelles, are you? So it's going to have to be Botman and Share. Burn left back and Kieran Trippier right back. Yet again, targets out. Got no cover for Trippier. So that's the full backs I'm going with. Literally no cover in that back four. Literally no cover, which we need to sort out. Because if any of them four gets injured, what would we do then? But about Trippier, about the backups, I think Ivan Franisco. I think we are. I think we've sent a scout to go look at Ivan Franisco. Yeah, Ivan Fresneda. We are sending a scout out. We joined the race to sign him, and we're leading the race apparently, due to heavy sources. We're leading the race to sign Ivan Fresneda, the Spanish right back. I'm not sure what club he actually plays for at the minute, but I've seen some videos of Ivan Fresneda, and for what I've seen of him, a good player. He can pass the ball very nicely. He's very composed. He's calm when he's got the ball. He can bring it out from the back. He can play. And he's 18 years old as well. Perfect age profile for the club. He's a brilliant right back, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure how much he's going for, but apparently Newcastle are leading the race to go and sign Ivan Fresneda. I've heard that Dubravka is back at Newcastle, but still never seen him on the bench. Is he just injured? He's not injured. He went on loan to Manchester United for a season-long loan until next summer, and then he comes back, but we brought him back early for some reason. Whether it be part of the transfer deal, yet to be known, but as far as I've heard, we brought him back early. Longstaff got an 8 in his ratings in paper. He got an 8. That's a disgrace. Just like Dino says here. He got 8. Wow, he definitely was not an 8, but he has done okay up to now. Saturday was just one of those games, Ian, I think. Honestly, Sean Longstaff was awful on Saturday. I don't know. Some people were giving him a 1, and I'd give him a 4 against Leeds. He was awful. Shots went over the bars way too much. But yeah, that's my back four. Midfield, I'm going to go with Joelinton, Bruno, and Longstaff. Longstaff, yes, he had a bad game against Leeds, but the reason why I've dropped Willock, for me, Willock's had too many chances to perform in the squad. He had too many chances against Leeds. He was non-existent. So for me now, Willock has to earn his place back. He's been dropped now. I think he needs to earn his place back. And until he earns his place back, then start him. But for me now, he's had too many chances to perform, and he's not proven himself. That goes the same for Sean Longstaff as well. I think since Sean Longstaff's luckily been performing decently in the past few games, so he's not had as much chances as Willock. But I mean, that could go the same for Longstaff. If he don't perform against Arsenal tomorrow, he could get possibly dropped as well. And if Sean Longstaff, any of that midfield does not perform tomorrow, we need Maddison. Not want, we need Maddison instantly. Dan Ashworth, get on the phone to Maddison. Get him now. It's not just a case of if they don't perform. We need him now. We need players this January. Not just one. I want a few. That's for me. But for me, Sean Longstaff, maybe he's not good enough. But for me, Willock's had too many chances. And Sean Longstaff, if he don't perform again, he'll have to be dropped. But that'll be my midfield. And that's why I put Joelinton back in the midfield. And my front three is Maximin, Wilson and Almiron. Maximin, obviously, he did very, 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 very well when he came on against Leeds. He made a brilliant impact, and I think now he's fully fit to start, and I would start him because we need someone running at them fullbacks and that defence tomorrow. We need someone to create chances. We need someone fast on the wing, and we need someone constantly running at defenders to cause them problems. And Maximin's the man to do that. Miggy, he's not been performing too much recently. Leicester was brilliant, but Saturday he was awful. But for me, he's just an on and off player, Miggy. Sometimes he has confidence, sometimes he doesn't have confidence, sometimes he plays well, sometimes he doesn't, but you just have to start him in a minute. I mean, who else are you going to play on the right wing? You're not going to play Fraser, are you? Apparently he's wanting to leave this January, so you ain't going to play Fraser, are you? So, yet again, no depth in that position, so you have to play a player. Wilson, I'm not starting. Wood at all. I think anyone knows this. Isak's not fit enough to play. So, yeah. So, I just have to start Wilson. I have to. Whether he's fit or not, I have to start Wilson. My dad's delivered to Longstaff's house. Oh, is he? Is he an Amazon driver, I bet. I agree, did not think he was good. He was that good. Yeah, he was not good at all. Whether you were in the stadium or not, Ian, he will even probably on TV, he would looked even as bad. Needs to deliver some shooting boots, Danny. Oh God, yeah. I think 2-1 Arsenal. Says Luca. I also seen Super Mac walking out of Co-op a few years ago, and he went on a rant about Steve Bruce. I only said hi. Wow. Good old Super Mac. But yeah, that's my predicted 11, and my predicted score is 2-2. Miggy and Wilson for the goals. I think Miggy, he will be on it tomorrow. I think he will be running at defenders. He'll be causing them problems, and I think he'll be scoring. So will Wilson. Wilson's obviously going to get a goal somehow. He always seems to put the ball in the back of the net. And for me, Wilson gets more involved, unlike Chris Wood. He's the same size as Chris Wood. Probably same height as well. But Wilson just gets more involved. And yeah, he just gets more involved. And that's what Wood needs to do. But Wilson does it even better. So that's why I'm going to go with Wilson for a goal. Because he always seems to get a goal somehow. And he will pop up and get a goal for sure. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is my preview. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way. We are so close to 1,100. So if the button is still says subscribe, make sure it says subscribed with the ed at the end. There you go. Then you'll be subscribed. Because we are chasing 2,000. And we're growing rapidly on this channel. Don't forget, this is your Newcastle news. You got news, watch-alongs, previews, reviews. You got all this stuff coming up on the channel. Straight after the watch-along tomorrow, there'll be a match reaction on the channel, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And obviously a watch-along as well tomorrow, starting at 7:30. It's going to be a good game tomorrow, no doubt. Thank you to all the Super Chats today, Ian, with the £5. That means a lot. I think I'm on 2. 2, Wilson 1, then Martinelli brace. Martinelli, yeah, it's a dangerous player, Martinelli. Kieran Trippier needs to keep an eye on him. That's the worry. Martinelli's fast, Kieran Trippier's not that fast. Will Trippier have to stick a leg out and then get a yellow? We'll have to see, won't we? It's just one of these things where you'll have to see. Hope there is some goals and a great game. It will show us where we are. Yeah, I mean, if we perform the same against the likes of Man City and Liverpool, we'll bring them a game for sure. But yeah, it'll be a very, very, very good game. But yeah, that's the preview one. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. This live stream. If you did, like and subscribe. Go follow my socials. They are down in the description below, so you go follow them. And I'll see you tomorrow for the match watch along. If you want to watch that, subscribe, press the notification bell. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bye bye for now.